Hey, it's Wednesday! Time for another Action Figure Adventures video here on SEO Toy Review. Today, we're taking a look at the Masters of the Universe Classics, Point Dread and Talon Fighter. Ugh. This thing is massive. Could barely fit it on screen. Okay, this is a vehicle and a little mini playset, and the mini playset can attach to a huge playset, Castle Grayskull. You can see here on the top of the box, it shows that off a little bit. Let's cut to the chase. Let's get this thing out of the package and take a closer look at it. Here's a little bit closer look at the box, the Point Dread and the Talon Fighter. He-Man and Teela are riding inside the Talon Fighter here. Man-at-Arms is represented on the box here, right by where it says Unassembled. Skeletor and some of his evil henchmen make an appearance, and the box claims it's 3 toys in one. The Rugged Frontier Outpost, the Talon Fighter for winged combat, and the Battle Station atop Castle Grayskull. I don't know if you can really say it's 3 toys in one. You kind of need Castle Grayskull to use it as a battle station atop Castle Grayskull. It's more of a feature. I do like the red cross-cell art on the back of the package, showing off Castle Grayskull, everything including the Talon Fighter, as well as many of the action figures from the line. Here's the contents all out of the box. This thing is massive. I'm still shocked that we've gotten 3 large hero vehicles from this line. I mean, it's like the little line that could. Went from just a few figures back in 2008 to hundreds of figures, Castle Grayskull, 3 giant vehicles, lots of beasts. It's amazing. But you guys are here from Talon Fighter. Let's take a closer look at it. There she is in all her glory. About 19 inches long, 18 inches wide, and 9 inches tall from the ground to the top of the radar dish. It's pretty impressive. The ship has a really cool faded paint scheme there as it goes from dark orange to light orange on the bird face. The Talon Fighter is armed with 2 guns on each side. There's a radar dish on top for detecting enemies. The boosters on the back of the Talon Fighter have a ton of details. The wings feature some nice shading as well. Unlike the vintage Talon Fighter, this time we actually have a windshield. Along with seating for 2, the inside of the cockpit to the Talon Fighter has a ton of painted details. I especially like the little tools in the back. The Talon Fighter did come with a sticker sheet that allowed you to pick what was on the main control panel. I chose the 2 hemispheres of Eternia. I could have picked Beastman on the targeting computer, or Cringler and Orko. And here we have some passengers in the cockpit. It's very roomy. There's plenty of space to fit 2 characters as designed. You could squeeze others in if necessary. I bet She-Ra and Teela could fit in the front seat together. And we also have, of course, Orko stuffed in here. Time to talk about that Teela. When this set was first announced, I don't know if fans were more excited about the Talon Fighter or a Filmation-accurate Teela. Let's get her out of the cockpit and take a closer look. Here's Teela, standing on her own in a very Filmation-accurate uniform. She's got a great sword that looks like the one she used very often in the cartoon show, and a shield that matches that as well. Unique to this set is this helmet inspired by the Palace Guardsman and her father, Man-at-Arms. It's kind of a nice touch that they gave us a helmeted head, but of course, more importantly, they gave us a Filmation head. Here's Teela's Filmation face, with her hair up on top of her head with her tiara, as we all remember from the classic show. There's been a lot of discussion about her face. It didn't turn out perfectly. She kind of has this Botox to look to her. Her lips look really big. A little bit of a letdown, but it's still not a bad figure. I do really like that her uniform is show accurate with the high collar, and it's a nice update to the figure, especially considering that many fans were unable to get her because she was one of the first figures released and didn't get a reissue. And now to take a look at Point Dread. Point Dread is a 2-part Rocky-based playset that can be used with Castle Grayskull or on its own. The 2 sections lift apart. The upper portion is what can attach to Castle Grayskull. The lower part is its own little playset. If you flip it around to the back, you can see it's got a little wooden area there, like a floor. This can actually be still attached to it, and it comes with a computer terminal. This was originally a flat piece that came with Point Dread, and here we have a nice sculpted and painted computer screen. It's completely hollow on the back, and the main computer screen is a sticker. But it looks nice, and you can set it in there to get it out of the way, to give you more room for your characters to hang out inside the spacious Point Dread. The top point dread is the perch for the Talon fighter. It's a nice weathered platform here with these points that connect to the bird feet of the Talon fighter. You simply place it over top. There's a little lever on the side here. Oops, there we go. And it locks on just like that, which attaches it so it won't fall off, which is a good thing because this Classics version is much heavier than the vintage one. By the power of point dread, I am Teela! Just to give you an idea of how large this new set is, I don't have the vintage Talon fighter. I had it as a kid, but it's no longer in my collection. But I do have an old point dread. Look at it. It's enormous. So you can imagine scaling up the Talon fighter, plus making it big enough to fit an extra character in there. It's a really, really big playset in comparison. I'm pretty much maxing out my backdrop here. Put Castle Grayskull, point dread, the Talon fighter. By the power of Grayskull! Thanks for watching this action figure adventures! Do Baby Skeletor a favor, hit that like and subscribe button.